Don't make the same mistakes I did.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, let's be upbeat as we can. I'm not sure, I'm sure some people were wondering whatever happened to Gold Rush. You know, I was working on it, I don't even know how long ago.
7 years ago!
I'm like thinking it's almost a darn year. Our time is going by so fast. So anyway, I was posting a whole bunch of videos. We got into paint, and all of a sudden, blackout. Well, here's the harsh reality.
We fucked up.
The paint didn't come out so good. Which was my fault. I'm not going to blame chemicals, the weather, or anything, because I'm the guy who loads the gun and shoots it.
And we fucked it up.
Anyway, so what happened was, let's say in a nutshell, I didn't mix enough flake in the paint because I was going for a full coverage flake paint job on this over a base coat that is close to the color of the flake. So pretty much my thought is I only mixed about a third of the amount total that should have been mixed to do this. Now,
yeah, we fucked up.
This is me looking back at a previous video of me mixing the flake and checking the stick and whatnot. So I've learned a lot through this experiment here. I'm calling it an experiment. Maybe I should call it a paint job. That's a little bit, more fitting. But this thing should have been completely glittered out in 3 coats. Right now, probably has upwards of 6 coats, and it is, let me see here. Let me pick a spot because we had some areas here. This is all wet sanded, by the way, but this is over a lot of overbuild here. But if you could see just the speckles over the base coat, it's peppered looking. I'm not sure if you could focus in so well here. Right here, you can see it's just peppered looking. That is not full coverage. I did get full coverage right there. That little edge.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
So that's what happened now. So at a certain point, I threw some straight clear on it just to bury it, and then it sat. And then what happened was I lost the weather. Where I am, it gets very hot. We're probably second best to Death Valley here, so gets 115, 120 degrees in the summer, and then it tapers off, and then all of a sudden it goes poof down to in the 40s. So we have a very short paint window, which we are in our paint window right now. So I'm doing a lot of rambling, but I'm hoping the right people see this video and don't do what I did wrong. So got to mix a bunch of flake in that clear when you're laying it down, and I do use a color blender to apply it, which dries quick. If you lay it in a normal clear, what will happen is most times on the side, the flake will just start running, depending on the size of flake you're using. So what I've been doing is getting real intimate with this soapy water and block sander, and I've been block sanding the whole car, getting it smooth, because it got a bit textured by the overbuild clear. So I'm knocking it down as far as I could go prior to breaking through the flake, which in a couple spots I did because this was a run, because I had too much, you know, clear on it.
We fucked up.
All this white stuff is just dried up soap. If you look in real deep, you could probably see a little bit of silver coming through where it should be gold. That's because I sanded a little too far.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Trying to make this surface smooth. So anyway, this was a huge eye-opener. I'm going to continue wet sanding this. I'm sure there's other videos you could go and enjoy watching someone wet sand. This won't be the one. So I'm going to continue doing this, and then we're going to start filming. This is probably from the day I'm doing this. This is a Saturday. I'm hoping within a week I'm going to have this all flaked out, and then I'm going to let it dry. Then I'm going to wet sand it. We're going to be putting some artwork on the sides and some striping. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise that I did not finish this, because there's something I wanted to change up on it, which is really going to make this over the top, at least in my little brain. So this video is getting long. I'm going to turn this off, and hopefully I'll add on to this video. But this is what happened with Gold Rush. This just happens. So let's take it one step at a time. If you made it this far, congratulations. I'm a babbler.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel his tense, don't know the consequence.
Oh my lord, look at the garage floor. All we need is Dorothy and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Lion. Wow. Talking about a gold path. Well, we got painted. Finally. So, the flake's done. but it's not the end of the paint job. Got to do some black, a little bit of flake in the black on the striping, and then clear, and then guess what? We're gonna have a date with the body and the chassis. Bam. Look at this thing. It's gleaming. Alexa, off. Oh, it's got copyrighted. It's definitely bright. Take off my little hat here. Not sure how it's coming through, but it is bright for me. So we're doing belt line and black, some outline stripes, kind of like 60s show car style. You just saw me painting it in the video, but then after I was done, I wasn't happy with the coverage on the bottom of the car, the lower half on the sides. So what I did was I masked off the top, scuffed it down, and then redid the sides. So now I got good coverage. Problem is I got a light base and the gold flake is darker than the base, so that makes it tough to get full coverage without it looking peppered. If you look at it real tough, you know, real straight on, in certain lights you see it's peppered, but that you can't get away from that with this combo. It always looks better than it looks worse, so that's what I like. And under the fluorescent lights it looks really good too, so that's another thing. So all right, well, that's the update so far, and to be continued.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a